Slap. A resounding slap landed on Catherine Jones' face. You've really let me down. Your sister has had a rough time out there for more than 20 years, and here you are planning to snatch the man from her. That's very shameless of you. Covering the part of her face that was aching, Catherine looked at her mother incredulously. Mom, Ethan is my boyfriend. How can you guys be so unreasonable? Catherine had just come home after a business trip, only to see her long-lost elder sister, Rebecca Jones, sitting with her boyfriend, Ethan Lowe, on the couch. Her sister was holding Ethan's arm and seemed intimate with him. Seated on the other side of the couch were both Rebecca and Ethan's parents, who were having a pleasant chat with each other. Mom, please stop hitting Kathy. With an anxious look, Rebecca said, It's my fault. I shouldn't have come back. Ethan quickly held her shoulders. No, Rebecca. It's my fault. I've always treated Catherine as my sister, which is probably why she misunderstood my feelings for her. Something seemed to have exploded in Catherine's head. The pain was so terrible that she could barely breathe. Shut up. Catherine found those words unbearable, and they were filling her with disgust. At that point, Mr. Jones stood up and told her off glumly as well. Are you done? Ethan isn't into you either. We still need to discuss Rebecca's engagement party now. Get lost. You are such an eyesore here. Catherine trembled and glanced at Ethan, who was indifferent toward her. Tears were seen streaming down her face. After wiping away the tears, Catherine turned around and left with her suitcase without looking back. By the time Freya rushed over to S1897 pub, Catherine had already finished one whole bottle of red wine by herself. He's ditched me, and he's going to get engaged to Rebecca. Ethan promised to be with me forever, yet he has changed his mind just like that. I hate him. Toward the end of her sentence, Catherine began to choke. Hey, look there. Freya gave Catherine a push and pointed to the man, who was sitting at a corner. Despite the dim glow at that corner, the man was faintly visible. He wore a suit which was inappropriate for the occasion. The man had his eyes closed and was leaning against the couch, giving off an aura of brilliance. I'm trying to tell you that the man is Ethan's uncle. Catherine's eyes glowed. She had an idea crossing her mind at that instant. Well, what do you think will happen if I marry his uncle? Since I can't become the Lowe family's daughter-in-law, I shall be Ethan's aunt. That should drive them crazy. With a tipsy and pretty look, she walked toward the man proudly. The closer she got to the man, the clearer his exquisitely handsome face became. Hi. Sorry to bother you, but could you tell me the time now? Catherine tapped her finger on his shoulder twice. When the man opened his drunken eyes under the dim light, Sean Hill coldly said, I'm not a doctor. I don't provide treatment. What? You are insane, aren't you? The man's sexy lips moved slightly. I'm actually ill. I'm not insane but lovesick. I started getting lovesick when I met you for the first time. The man averted his eyes away from her in a careless manner. From his expression, it seemed that he was unbothered by her. Pretty boy, could you give me your number? Pretty boy, you look so charming with your eyes closed that women just find it irresistible. Annoyed by the completely shameless owner of the voice, Sean opened his eyes and asked in annoyance, What on earth do you want? I want to marry you, Catherine blurted out. If you want to marry me, bring your birth certificate and meet me at the registry office at 10 a.m. tomorrow. The man stared down at her with one hand in his pocket. The morning sun shone through the curtains. Just as she opened her eyes, she saw Ethan opening the door and striding into her room. With a scornful look, Catherine dodged away from his hand. Does Rebecca know that you are here? Ethan's handsome face froze, then he clenched his fist. Kathy, you are probably unaware that the Jones family has decided to give Rebecca 80% of the company's shares. Catherine seemed to have grasped everything within minutes. Tears began to gush from her eyes. So that's why you abandoned me and chose Rebecca, right? Ethan gripped her hands. This is just temporary. I've just gotten engaged to Rebecca, but I'll leave our wedding on the back burner. Kathy, I just want to provide you with a good life. *T. You've chosen to be engaged to Rebecca for the sake of your career. Please get out of my face. I don't want to see you anymore. Upon hearing the door shut, Catherine took a deep breath, then gnashed her teeth. I agreed to meet him at 10 a.m. to get married. Catherine took a taxi directly to the Jones family's house. She rushed upstairs to take her birth certificate. Just as she walked to the living room, she saw Rebecca coming out of the study with a large pile of documents. You are finally back, sis. It's just that Ethan is really not into you. You can't force someone to love you. Catherine shot her a cold gaze. Enough is enough. You can stop acting since there's no one else here. Don't treat me this way. Rebecca bit her lip, her tears streaming down her face. I'll just yield to your demands in the future, okay? I'll pass you these documents. As she was speaking, she shoved the documents into Catherine's hands. Catherine subconsciously extended her hands to push the documents away. As a result, all the documents dropped to the floor. Suddenly, Sally Lennon walked down the stairs and caught sight of Rebecca's teary face as well as the scattered documents. Shut up, Sally glared at Catherine. Who gave you the right to have a hand in the company's matters? Rebecca will officially become the manager of the company next week. You'd better behave yourself. Sally was so biased toward Rebecca that she believed everything she said. Fine. Since I'm so terrible, I'll leave. Okay. Catherine went to her room right after she finished speaking. She got a suitcase and subsequently stuffed her clothes into it. At that instant, it struck her that she seemed to have lost everything. After 40 minutes, Catherine saw a man's figure at the entrance of the registry office. The man looked smart, tall and sturdy, giving off an aura of brilliance. She rushed toward him after parking her car. You actually came. When Sean turned around, he smelled the alcohol that lingered on her body from the night before. Didn't you take a bath? Catherine felt embarrassed right away. I drank too much last night. I was in a hurry this morning, so. Sean said, we'll divorce 3 years later. I'll give you a sum of money, which will be enough for you to live the rest of your life. Also, I won't meet your family. Think about it carefully. If you can't go along with this deal, you can leave. She had to consolidate her identity as Ethan's aunt. All right. Once the two of them entered the registry office, they first went to take pictures together. The cameraman was not satisfied with the outcome. Can't you guys get close to each other and look sweet? Also, sir, please smile. An impatient look crossed Sean's face. Catherine immediately hooked her arm around his, then said with a smile, his facial nerves have been damaged, so he's suffering from facial paralysis. Don't force him anymore. Just let him be. You'd better stop talking if you want to stop taking pictures, Catherine whispered in his ear boldly while standing on tiptoes. Her scent lingered on his ear, tickling him. Sean froze and remained silent.